kind of muscles you have? No. Bro, what kind of patterns you have? Or is it just aesthetics?
Hello everybody, welcome back to training every single day. I'm recording this outside, so hopefully you can hear a good amount of insects humming. I'm not really sure what the sound is, but there's some wildlife or bugs, something getting out here. But I start off in the morning, woke up very early this morning, working with the squat, working with one leg. This pattern right here is something I think everybody who gets into movement tries the one-legged kicking pattern, and for a very long time it was very awkward for me to do. And I think I'm just starting to understand the pattern, starting to really get into that one-legged stance and involving the other leg. And don't forget mobility against the wall. One of the most underrated movements, in my opinion. Something I discredited myself for such a long time until I really gave it a try. Hello. So I feel like doing an extra long dead hang today. So I'm going to do a really long dead hang, and hopefully I'll tell you what I learned from doing that. Any epiphanies? Not really, not per se. It used the lower back, which was very nice. The lower back is a very important part of the body where all the power comes from. It's your middle, if you didn't know. Some people call it your bottom, but it's actually your middle. You sit on your bottom, but your bottom is your middle. I think that's from a Vsauce YouTube video. If you haven't checked out Vsauce, definitely check it out. Can't believe you've heard of me, but not Vsauce. That is, definitely got to check out Vsauce. Hanging. Did a very long hang, about 1 minute. The thing that broke for me actually was my mind. I just could not take it wasn't even very that intense. It reminds me of a horse stance, really. If you've ever done a horse stance for time, it's a mental battle more than anything. And this was very similar to that. I might do it again and really be prepared this time, next time I do it. Because I wasn't prepared for the mental battle. I was prepared for my hands getting tired, which I guess was a mental battle that I wasn't prepared for. So I'll do it again, probably tomorrow, and I will be prepared. I tell you what. Getting outside, mobility, footwork. I'm really liking how I've progressed this. I used to just do a very linear style, like a track warm-up. If you ever ran track, you would run down the straight line, one of the straightaways, one of the 100 meters, and do these kind of movements, minus the footwork that I'm adding. The footwork makes it dynamic. It makes it more real for me. Something that I might do. You might always need to stand on your feet. You need to position your feet, move quickly. That's one of the being agile. Then some round off practice, just for good measure. I get against the truck here, or the van, doing some spinal movements in the handstand. Spinal movements are very important. If you've never done a spinal movement, try spinal wave. Standing against the wall to learn the technique. And once you learn the technique, incorporate it everywhere that you can. Your spine is the source of all movement. All movement goes through the spine, uses the spine. The spine's involved. The spine houses your nervous system. It's connected to your brain. It's probably the most important part of your body. Use your spine. Then it gets into the nighttime stretching. I had a very busy day today. A lot of going back and forth for things not really being done on a timely manner. Not really my fault, but something that I did have to work. So this was quite a big gap in between here and the end. Here in the beginning. I did do some training off camera, some stretching, walking. I didn't do as much breathing as I liked. I should have done more breathing. I got on a trampoline for a little bit. This rocking pattern is something that is kind of new to me. I'm really enjoying this rocking pattern. I would really want to rock onto my handstand like this and then straighten out the back. Not quite there yet. I hope to do it one day. It's very difficult. That's the upper part of the spine. I'll try to visualize it by itself, and then hopefully that transfers to some other movements. I'm really getting quicker with the nighttime stretching, doing some Cul-de-sac squats and then some splits to really be time efficient. It's important to be time efficient. People are busy. You can be busy, but you are in your body all the time. There is room for improvement no matter what you are doing. Unless you can't move, even moving the spine, even breathing. If you're in control of your breathing, if you are in control of your spine, unless you are physically restricted with restraints or some sort of health crisis that prevents you from moving, you can articulate your body. You can articulate the muscles, all the muscles. You can breathe. You can hold your posture. You can change your posture. You can flex, tighten. You can relax. You can learn how to move the body. That's mainly what I train, learning to move the body. And whoever gave me that comment the other day for a video idea, I am working on it very hard. I probably going to be spending the most time on this video than I have in the past. I'm working on it, spending a lot of time with the scripting and all that. So stay tuned for my keys for consistency. I am working on that video very well. And thank you for whoever left that comment. I forget the username, but you know who you are. And I appreciate that, because coming up with these video ideas are tough. That's why I do the same video every day, and I do the shorts. Check out my shorts, YouTube shorts. Check out my Instagram. It's in the bio. Leave a like, leave a comment. Please subscribe. All those YouTuber things to help me out. Also leave anything you want. Check out the description, how to support me. Definitely follow my Instagram. Again, on the wall, a challenge here, lifting the arms up. And that is super challenging. That really turns it into a full body workout. My lower body, I don't know how to progress the mobility there. Well, besides, the middle splits and some squat walking. My lower body mobility is very good, so I'm not too worried about that. My upper body mobility, there is more room for complexity. Your shoulder joints are the most mobile joint in the body, so there's always infinite complexity there. But the lower body, I feel it's pretty good. My joints, I spend a lot of time conditioning. The knees, mainly the knees. And that's most of the training I did for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. I really do sincerely thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you made it to the end of the video, you've already supported the channel more than you know. Bye-bye.